Hi, everyone. It's hard to believe we're already halfway through the year, but here we are. For our third quarter video, we've put together a checklist for you that outlines essential items you should gather and have readily accessible in case of an emergency. So here's a question that you should be asking yourself. If something were to happen to you today, would your loved ones know where to locate your life's work? And if you're saying no, let's make a checklist right now. Being prepared can significantly improve your safety and comfort during unexpected events. This list we've put together includes important financial, legal, and personal information that may be crucial in various emergency scenarios. We'll break this down into 3 sections for you. First will be your important documents and information. Second will be your itemized list of valuable items. And third will be the location of these important items. So first, your important documents and information. You should keep copies of these documents in your emergency kit and the originals in a secure, accessible location. Your professional contacts. You should have names, phone numbers, and email addresses for all of the following: your financial advisor, accountant, estate attorney, and your property and casualty representative. Your estate planning documents. You should keep copies of your will, trust documents, power of attorney, healthcare proxy, and living will, and you should know the location of the original documents. For your insurance policies, you should have copies of life insurance, disability insurance, long-term care insurance policy details, and for your property and casualty insurance, it's the same concept. You should have copies of your auto, homeowners, and umbrella insurance policy details. Make sure that the company name, contact information, and policy numbers are listed for each policy. Onto your tax returns. You should keep copies of the last 3 years of tax returns. And you should know the location of the original tax returns. For your healthcare information, you should maintain a list of healthcare providers with phone numbers and a brief description of their specialty. You should have a list of the current prescriptions that you're taking, including the medication name, dosage, frequency, and the prescribing doctor's name and phone number. You should keep your allergy information and any other significant medical conditions with that. Lastly, your financial and property information. You should have information on any loan payoffs, mortgage, auto loans, student loans, etc., including account numbers and the lender's contact information. You should have information on any liens against your property, copies of property deeds and titles, and the location of original deeds and titles. So that was a lot. That wraps up the important documents and information. Hopefully I was able to name a few that you might not have thought of before. On to the second item, the itemized list of valuable or tangible items. So you're going to create a detailed list of valuable and tangible items, especially those that might not be easily identified or valued in the event of a loss. Include descriptions and any identifying information such as serial numbers or appraisal details. Consider including photographs or videos of these items. These items include furniture, clothing, jewelry, watches, collectibles such as baseball cards, gun collections, stamps, and physical cash, and anything else you might be able to think of. Now, on to our third item, the location of these important items. So it's one thing to list all of the items, but without knowing where to find them, your list that you just worked so hard on becomes almost useless. So clearly document where all the original important items I listed before are located. If they're at a bank, specify which bank and which branch. If in a safety deposit box, specify the bank, branch, and box number. If in a safe, specify the location in your home and the combination if you have one. If in a home file cabinet, specify the location. And specify the location of any other important items you might have listed. Now, that concludes our checklist that we put together, and some of you might be asking when you should be reviewing or updating your list. So it's important to review and update your emergency checklist at least once a year or whenever there are significant changes in your personal, financial, or health information. Ensure that contact information is current and locations of documents are accurate. By taking these steps, you can significantly enhance your preparedness and security in the face of an emergency. If you're asking where you should be keeping these documents, take a look at the Knockbox website. That's spelled Nokbox. Even if you're not looking to purchase something, there's some good ideas for how to store your important life documents on that website. Thanks for your time, everyone. If you have any questions or need anything at all, don't hesitate to reach out. Take care and enjoy the weekend. Bye-bye.